Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to show you guys this 2014 56 Les Paul Pro of Epiphone. As you guys may know, I own many guitar, but this is my first Goldtop guitar. And what's better than that is that it comes with two P90s pickups. I'm not sure if many people know about the history of P90. It originally come from or invented by Gibson for their Les Paul guitar. So, but for Gibson, you don't often see P90 pickups in their guitar models. So, and if I know or remember correctly, the last time they have P90 pickups is in their 2018 classic guitar, Les Paul, of course. And then if you want a P90 much more affordable Les Paul guitar, you have to go back to 2016, which I already gave a demo. Is the Les Paul Tribute P90 pickup guitar. You sound great, and I definitely think that if you are interested in P90, definitely go look back at my previous videos and hear how it sounds. But since then, I'm not really sure when or Gibson will be planning to have more P90 pickup guitars they're planning to sell. But for Epiphone, I mean, if you don't see that many in Gibson, let alone the Epiphone guitar. But I know that back in last year, 2020, they did make a model. It's called the S3 Classic. It comes with P90 pickup in green. I think it's warm green and also wet. I think you see that there or cherry red. But since then, I don't think that they made any Les Paul P90 pickups. And even the people said that they might come, they will have a few models with P90 pickup in Les Paul. I haven't heard a lot about that yet, so it's not sure if that is just rumors or whatever, you know. So we have to wait and see. So, but regardless, this is a 2014 model, and I think that between 2014 till now, which about 6, 7 or 8 years difference, they haven't really made any P90 pickups in Les Paul. So how does this sound, you know, even though this P90 is supposed to be made from Gibson, and even though this is P90, this is a far different beast than a P90 pickups from Gibson. So how does this sound? Let's find out. We're gonna start at the middle. So we'll be playing both pickup at the same time, and I will be using my orange Kaplan speaker with my Joyo Blue Jay guitar amp head. If people may, you know, if you ever heard this model, it's supposed to mimic a Fender Boost Junior amp, except it doesn't come with a reverb. So let's find out how it sounds. So I'm gonna have the gain and tone at 12 with the volume at 9, and then the volumes for this guitar is all at max at 10. Let's find out how it sounds. Okay, and then the neck pickup only. Okay, and finally the bridge pickup. So here's my little short demo of this 2014 P90s pickups. I think that this is I think I need to add a little bit more remark on the pickups. This is the Epiphone P90s, so it's a bit quite different. It's a different beast compared to a typical Gibson, let's say Tribute 60s P90 pickups. To be honest though, because I used to own a P90s pickup from Gibson. Even though I think that I think I also have to do, I guess you also have to do with a different kind of wood, because you know Epiphone, the wood made from Epiphone is quite different than the Tribute, and this is actually lighter than the Tribute I used to own, but it's not that much difference. And even the finish for that one is much more a worn. It doesn't have the nitro finish than this one. So in my opinion, in terms of feel, I would definitely say the Gibson Tribute is much more easier for me to move around. But in terms of the finish, this is very pretty, especially this is a Goldtop. Aside with that, I would definitely say that the P90 pickups is not that big a difference, except they sound a little bit much more brighter. For the Gibson one I had, is much more bass, but still though, it does give the kick that you usually cannot find in a humbucker pickup. If you're gonna compare this to a, let's say, a Fender single coil, this is so much different. And I personally really think the Bridge P90 pickup actually sounds very good. It's not, I'm very surprised. Because for a Fender single coil, it sounds much more brighter, clean. But this one is actually giving you clean tone. But also at the same time, it's much more warmer and sweeter. Because I'm not going to say like Fender, because to me, I'm much more like a Les Paul kind of fan, but But I have to say the Fender single coil pickups are not bad. But in terms of like, you have to choose between a P90 pickups and a single coil from Fender or any single coil you can find, or Seymour Duncan, I would definitely go for a P90 because it just that, other than the fact that you provide a much more cleaner sound or tone, you actually have that kind of kick that you usually cannot find in a Fender's guitar. But of course, you also depend on what kind of amp you use. And but even though this is, I have to say though, even though this is a little bit brighter than a typical P90 pickup from Gibson, it's still less bright than a Fender single coil pickups, and I would much more prefer this one. And also the price is much more affordable than a typical P90 Gibson. For example, for a Gibson concert, it probably costs you around 1,300 in retail price, or even more, like let's say 1,500 or something like that. And even the tribute, it probably costs you around $1,000 US. But for an Epiphone, you could probably find one less than 1,000, let's say like in the 700 to 800 range. And I got this guitar for only less than $300 US used. So, and it comes with a very nice case. So I'm not disappointed, and I think that this is definitely a collection that I can keep with us, and I definitely will take it out and play compared to my other much more high-end guitar. So anyway, I hope you guys find this demo useful. And whenever, if you ever come across a P90's pickup from an Epiphone, just letting you guys know that, the purpose of this video is to tell you guys that even though it's not Gibson, Epiphone P90 pickups are not as bad, and it's definitely could be as good as a Gibson P90 pickups you can find. So if you see one and you really like the tone of P90, definitely go for it. Don't let it just because it's from an Epiphone or a Eastern-made guitar, then you're gonna skip it, because in the end you're probably gonna be like, oh, I regret it that I didn't get it. Anyway, I hope you guys find this video useful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.